Environment Protection Act, which was brought by Indian government, that is comprehensive legislation enacted by the Indian government to protect and improve the quality of the environment. Environmental impact assessment, the process of evaluating the potential environment impacts of proposed project or development. Air pollutants, water pollutants, soil pollutants, noise pollutants, hazardous waste. These are the several types of pollutants are there. Warm welcome to 4th Sem BCom students. The subject we are discussing, business regulatory framework, and the concept we are discussing, environment and cyber law. I am Professor Rajesh L.R. from Commerce and Management Department from Vidhyaashram, First Grade College, Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. The concept what we are going to discuss in today's session will be Environment Protection Act 1986, its objectives, important terms of environment, environment pollutant, environment pollution, hazardous substance. Say, in these two topics, pollutant or pollution, there may be a 10 marks question for the examination, 10 or 15 marks, and hazardous, it may be for 2 marks or it may be for 10 marks also. So we have to learn the concept and understand certain things which supports you for your people for the examination purpose. Environment Protection Act, which was brought by Indian government, that is comprehensive legislation enacted by the Indian government to protect and improve the quality of the environment. The quality of the environment, the Act provides for the prevention, control and abatement of environment pollution and protection of forest and wildlife. Say, when we are doing business here, it is not only to earn the money, we have to save our environment and we should not create any type of problem for the surrounding environment of the business organization. With that, we should not reduce the greenery and we should have always the ecosystem in the business organization, and this supports the environment to have a good greenery environment, and even the forest will be there and the wildlife also will be supported here. Only if I think my future in the concept and if I'm doing the business and if I'm spoiling the surrounding environment, then totally I'm against that one. The government can take an action on the business what we're doing and which is going to spoil the surrounding environment. So what are the main objectives are there? Objectives of EPA, that is Environment Protection Act 1986. The first one we have here, prevention and control of environmental pollution. They're saying that one we have to prevent certain things and we have to control the business organization in such a way that one they should not spoil the environment, and what are the prevention concepts are there and how they can control and how it can be maintained easily by the business environment, and even how the business can support to avoid such things and what are the steps has to be taken by the business organization. These are the things will be guided in the concept of prevention and control. And next, protection of public health. In the same time, for example, only for not earning the money here, the business environment should take care that when the surrounding people who are near to the business organization, their health should not be spoiled because of the business what we are running, and from that they should not feel unhealthy, and even unhealthy environment should not be built in the society which may hazardous to the public who are living in near to the business organization. How to protect that one? And even it is not external, even in the internal business environment concept in the business organization, that to have the health care should be taken which protects the employees of the organization, also even the public of the society. Next, conservation of natural resources, utilizing the natural resources and taking the benefits of natural resources like rainwater harvesting and other concepts where we can use that water for better other process instead of wasting the water for unwanted things and concepts. Promotion of sustainable development. So we have to give the promotion for the sustainable means communicating and how it can be used in the business organization and how it supports the life of the business as well as the people who are residing near to the business and even the surrounding environment, how it can be protected. Those concepts are over here. Public participation in environmental decision making, international cooperation. See, all these things are to be taken care by the business people, and this is going to support our business and even for other organizations also. Important terms of environment. The first one we have here, environment. The natural and physical surroundings in which an organism lives. Means the surrounding environment of any business that is surrounding with air, water, land and other living organisms. So that should be taken care. That is what environment. Pollution. The presence or introduction into the environment of substances or contaminants that cause harm or discomfort of living organism. Like for example, if we are producing some commodities which from our factory, like we'll assume that we are a manufacturing industry, the smoke what it is going outside from the factory which is creating problem, the people are residing 5-kilometer radius of the industry. That should not happen. And next one, the product what we are producing and the waste what we are sending in the gutter with the water, with that waste, it is creating diseases and it is harming the people who are residing over there, and with that it is going to have unhealthy issues are created in the society and which may spoil the entire society, and that should not happen here. That's what pollution. And next one, hazardous waste poses the threat to human health of the environment due to its physical, chemical and biological care. Already I said that the waste should not be sent in the gutter. That has to be taken care. The chemicals what we are pouring in the gutter of unwanted things or waste items in the gutter and which moves from one place to other place, which may create issues and which may spoil the life of the people who are surrounding, who are staying near to the industry. Like for example, some of the industry, they say that one, even we are going to provide the quarters, the people who are residing in the quarters, they may face problems and they may be unhealthy issues surrounding to the industry where the business are running, and from this it may create issues not only for the society, even for the economical concepts of the society. Next, we have biodiversity, the variety of living organisms in an ecosystem, including species diversity, genetic and ecosystem diversity. This has to be taken care. Ecosystem, a community of living organism and their physical environment, including biotic, and it is a non-living components also. We have to take both the things here, living and non-living things, and that should be supported properly. For example, throwing the carry bags outside the society, like for example, after using the plastic item, when we throw that one, that will be consumed by the animals. With that, for example, when a cow consumes the plastic, and with that, what we are going to get the milk, from that milk, if we consume that milk, and from that it may create unhealthy issues for the people here. So avoid that one. Avoid such things where animals should not consume the plastic or plastic related items which are thrown outside. Before throwing that one, check that one, any plastic or any hazardous items are there which may spoil the life of the animals, or it may be spoiled even our life also. We have to take care of that one, and it has to be controlled properly. Sustainable development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. Means development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. See, this has to be controlled here, and with that only we can survive. Environmental impact assessment, the process of evaluating the potential environment impacts of proposed project or development. When any industries are going to be started, that has to be verified in such a way that whether it is going to spoil the environment or not, with this any hazardous things going to create a problem in the future, or we have to check that one even whether there will be negative impact on the business sectors which are near to this organization or not, or whether it's going to create problems in the future after establishing the concept which may create unhealthy issues in the market. So taking care of all the things, then that will give the permission. Climate change, a long-term change in the average weather patterns that have come to define Earth's local, regional and global climate. See, the smoke it is going outside from the factory, which may create the local or regional or global climatic condition can be changed because of the substance what we are using from that. It may create issues in the climatic condition and other part here. Renewable energy, carbon footprint, all these are such as solar, wind, hydro and geothermal power. So can be replenished, that can be replenished. So what they are saying that when energy that comes from the renewables, so that can be replenished over time, such as solar, wind and hydro. Means we can control certain things with the support of others. So get trained and get utilization of those things and without harming the society here. And measured in units of carbon dioxide equivalents overall, understanding the meanings of these and other important terms related to the environment are crucial effective to maintain environmental management and protection of the society. All the terms whatever we discussed here, those things has to be taken care by all the business organization before they are going to commence any type of business and any type of manufacturing concept or whatever they are doing, not only for their needs, but they have to take care of the society needs also. In the same time, they have to protect the surrounding environment. This is the main concept what we have in the concept of environment protection. The next what we have here, environment pollutant. The definition says that when an environment pollutant is a substance that is present in the environment and can cause harm to living organism or the natural environment. For example, in the image we have here, a person is carrying the carry bag. After that, using that carry bag, is going to throw outside. From that, it may create lots of issues in the society. Instead of that, the people has to carry from now onwards a bag, a reusable bag or a paper bags, or where there is no content of plastic, carry such type of bags to get the product from the market, and which supports not only for the business, even for the normal person. When we are going for purchase any commodity, we say that when I have not brought the bag, I want it in a cover. We are going to have an argument with the people who are selling the commodities. When he is going to produce or when he is going to issue any carry bags, then we are going, other person will say that, and why are you giving that one? It's going to spoil the environment. But here the people, the consumers are not understanding the concept and how it is going to spoil the environment, and there'll be no proper eco-friendly or greenery system for their children in future, and almost all the things will be in a different way, where the children has to live a life not for long run, it may be a short run. Instead of that one, think about children of your and their future and support for them. Avoid using the plastic and avoid using other things, throwing unnecessarily outside after its waste. Better think how the products can be reused or how the products can be sold to a right person for the right usage. For the electronic commodities, whatever we have here, we'll throw it outside. Instead of that, when some organizations are there where they purchase the electronic products on certain way, and the prices will be given for you on the weighing concepts only, and where there'll be no hazardous issues will be created from that wastage what you're going to throw outside. Instead of that one, sell it to an organization where they're going to reuse that one for some other commodities, and no wastage is going to be created and no harmful things will be created from the products what we are going to throw outside. This can be avoided. Learn this concept and then use the products. Next, we have the types of pollutants. It may be air pollutants, water pollutants, soil pollutants, noise pollutants, hazardous waste. These are the several types of pollutants are there where they may ask for you people for 2 marks. Mention the types of pollutants, right? Air, water, soil, noise, and hazardous waste. Next, sources. How, from where it will get? The originate from both natural and human-made sources. Natural sources include volcanic and wildfires and dust storms, while human-made sources including industrial activities, transportation, agriculture, and household activities. See how the pollution will be created. Either it may be natural or even it may be from the human-made sources like industrial activities, the smoke which comes outside, which may create the pollution problems. Transportation, the vehicles what they are using, that has to be properly maintained and it should not provide the smoke and which may create the air pollution issues in the society. And noise pollution, when you are driving any vehicles, unnecessarily the people will make these horn and which may create the noise pollution here and which may spoil the entire society. Whenever necessity is there, how much ever necessity is there, that much should be used here in the noise, and we should not have the huge noise or unnecessarily we are going to create some issues in the society. Those things has to be avoided by the people. They have to think about their future and their children or the next generation of the society. For them, they have to support. Already we have seen the society and we know what it is there. But the people who want to see, and your children should enjoy the life. They should not struggle every day for each and everything in the life. Health effects, it may create lots of health issues. What we are using at present and how we are using, avoid such things and make the people to use a proper commodities or products, and they should use in a proper way, and after the usage that should be reused or recycle concept should be there, or it should be sold to a people where the organization are going to convert that one into a waste in such a way that can be used for reproducing some other products. Don't throw that one outside and create issues in the market. Environmental effects, prevention and control. Preventing and control requires a range of measures. The government has to take more measures on this, and they have to educate the people. Even though they are educated in other concepts, they are uneducated in certain things, and those things has to be educated and educated in such a way that one, or avoid producing the plastic related items or like which can be reused by the public. That those type of products can be produced and the permission has to be given here. Such things, if taken care by the government, it supports not only the government and even for the society, and there will be long run businesses will be support to the society of the nation, increases the economy. In the same way, it supports to the people who are residing surrounding to the business environment, and their future will also be very good. International cooperation. Environment pollutants can also have transboundary effects which require international cooperation and agreements to prevent and control pollution across national borders. The thing that one, we have to understand that one, sometimes the industries which may create problem even to other international, means the place where we are producing certain products which may spoil to the country which is near to our country, and it may create some issues, or the countries which are using some chemical, hazardous chemical, that smoke can create a problem in our country. So these things has to be avoided, and we have to train them and educate them how it is going to spoil other people's life, and it should be avoided, and the proper steps and measures are to be taken for the production of products or any other things, or it may create lots of issue for the internal country as well as the external country also, because of the smoke what it is coming outside from the manufacturing industry or the plant area where we have. The next we have here pollution. Pollution is nothing but here introduction of substance or contaminants into natural or environment that cause harm or discomfort to living organism or natural ecosystem. So this is the thing what we have here. It's showing that when the animals are eating the plastic which has been thrown inside the water. See, the plastic which has been consumed by the fish or any other things, the same fish will be taken by the people and as a food. So it may harm to the life of the person. Like for example, when a mother takes, when the baby is inside the mother, when the mother consumes the fish here with the plastic contents, whatever it is consumed by the fish here, from that it may create health issues for the mother. In the same time, it may create health issues for the baby also. So before throwing anything into the water, think that whether I'm doing the right thing or not, and guide and educate all the people. These things should not be done by the people who are doing such things. Take action on those people. And the same thing has to be educated by the parents in the home. They should not throw any plastic outside which may be consumed by the animals. From the same thing, we may get that one and the disease. Why the health issues are arising in the present scenario to the young and energetic people, and why they are paying more medical bills, or where they are using their entire income for the medical things, only because of the non-protection of the environment where we are residing. So first you think that one, what type of things has to be controlled and how it can be controlled, or else in the future there'll be lots of medical issues in the human body. Types of pollution, again we have air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, noise pollution, thermal pollution. These are the types of pollution. It may be for 2 marks. Mention the types of pollution. Pollutant is different and pollution is different. Pollution can originate from both natural and human, including industry, transport, agriculture, mining, and household activities. So again, that to protect and that to take proper measures to avoid all the such things. Health effects, already I said you people, like it may create the cancer, or it may create lots of issues in the human body. So take care of that one. And next, environmental effect, natural environment will be reduced. There'll be no greenery, and when there's no greenery, there'll be no proper rain or other things. And when there is no rain, the water is very less, and getting of water will be very difficult in the future. So think your future and plan according. The prevention and control should be made properly by both the government and the business and the general public. That think, and they should know how to prevent and control even a small thing also that should not be effect for the surrounding environment. International cooperation, already aside you people, the thing, it should not spoil the environment, either both the nations and even for individual nation also. Next, hazardous substance. What is hazardous substance? Is any substance that has the potential to cause harm to human health or the environment due to its physical, chemical, or biological properties. They are saying that one, which may create lots of issues either physically or chemical or through biological properties, and which is going to create lots of issues for the public, the people who are residing near to the industries or who are working in the industry. Environmental effects. Hazardous substance can also have negative effects on the natural environment, including the destruction of ecosystem, reduction of biodiversity, and contamination of soil and water resources. Already said that because of these things, there will be no proper rain. When there is no proper rain, so automatically the water resources, whatever we are getting, that will be reduced. When there is no proper supply of water, it may harm to the society in all the way, and even for the future. There will be no farming and there will be no proper way of cultivating the crops. And for that, they may use a different concept, like for growing the crops, using the medicines which are going to be, crops is going to be cultivated, which takes earlier, which was taking 9 months or 1 year, which can be produced in 1 month or 2 months. If they are using such type of medicines for the crops, and it may create health issues for not availing of proper water resources by producing the things here with those crops, which may harm the life of the people. So take care, my dear friends, and educate and measure the things, whatever it is there, and give a proper guidance to the people who are doing such type of spoiling the society. Guide them and support them not to do such things. In our upcoming session, let us have a discussion on cyber law, cyberspace, and cyber security. There may be a 10 marks question here, and types of pollution. It may be 15 marks question for you people. Sometimes this may be for 10 marks question. Go through the concepts easily and understand and write it in your examination. Thank you and namaste to all our 4th Sem BCom students. In the upcoming session, we are going to discuss the remaining concept of Environment Protection Act with the support of cyber law, cyberspace, and cyber security. Thank you once again.